welcome to the Virgo Verdict. What it do?
Welcome,
What it do?
y'all.
Welcome, welcome. How's everyone?
So, what we talking about?
Will, you look so majestic.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say nothing
Um,
about the
Thank
shirt.
you.
so Sherrod,
Yes, ma'am.
I think we should talk about erectile dysfunction. Cause a lady says that the wife is causing it.
All
The
right.
I don't know much about erectile dysfunction, so y'all gonna have to lead on this, and then I'll respond.
Okay.
Okay.
We got you.
Hey, we might know something about it because we are men.
Yeah, yeah, y'all the men folk.
Yeah. Um, I don't know if
Are
the
you gonna
lady made it,
want to play the
but
video?
huh?
Yeah. Play the
Yeah,
video
play.
so that the people can know what is being said about the ED and the wives.
Okay. Let me find it. Let me find it. I thought you found it, Tracy.
I did. I can play
Oh,
it.
here it
I
is.
got it.
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The first reason why, as women, we cause ED in men is to eliminate the possibility of having sex in our marriage or relationship. This is how much, as women, we do not want to have sex. Once we get what we want, we get the marriage, we get the relationship, we get the kids, we get the financial security. Sex comes off the table because it was a manipulation and a game in the first place, because we know the power and seduction that we have as women and our sexual prowess to get a man, to get what we want. And then once we have that and we have a good man locked in, we take sex off the table. So emasculating a man to a point of him not being able to perform sexually is one of the reasons we cause ED, is to make it to where we don't have to have sex and eliminate the possibility of having sex. This is the end game.
Okay. So I got some opinions. Now, y'all know that I'm a stickler for, the words that are used, when you are making a point. I hate when I greatly dislike when people, not just women, give these sweeping, grand generalizations like women do this, as in all women do this thing. So, first of all, not all women. Secondly, I don't know if this is a white woman thing, but I disagree with what she's saying. Not that this can't happen or doesn't happen, what she's talking about, but if you don't want to have sex with your husband, you don't like your husband. Let's call it what it is, because when you like your husband or your mate, and you're sexually attracted to them, you're physically attracted to them, there's passion in your relationship. And I'm speaking for me personally, and for, my homegirls who have men in their lives that they like and want to be with, they be wanting to have sex all the time, me included. I have been in situations where I was not sexually attracted to my mate, and I didn't want to have sex with him. It didn't have anything to do with manipulation. It didn't have anything to do with, um, you know, getting him to using my sexual prowess to get him to do a certain thing or get him to be with me. I don't use my body in that way. Sometimes you are in a relationship and you simply fall out of like, or fall out of lust, or lose attraction to your mate. It has happened to me. It happens. It's a real thing. Now, are there women out here who use their bodies to manipulate? Sure. I'm sure that there are. But my issue with this is the assumption that all women do this. That is not the case. Um, but I think there's a difference between emasculating a man and so-called causing erectile dysfunction. Um, I know that erectile dysfunction can happen for medical reasons, and I know that erectile dysfunction can happen when the energy between two people is not what it should be. And I know in the middle of sex, some shit can go down and it make a man's dick go soft. So, I mean, I think it just depends, but I got an issue with all of that shit that she said. So tell me what y'all think.
Don't get
He
quiet now,
laughs.
Rod.
Right.
Y'all
I
looking
need
at
to
Will. He
know.
stared off into space like Bobby.
So what it
No.
is, y'all? What the fuck's up? What do y'all think about what she said? And then I want you to give me your perspective on outside of, you know, medical diagnoses, how erectile dysfunction shows up in a relationship.
Well, I'll take a stab at it. From what she was saying is that women, not all women, but most women, manipulate the man to get what they want and then take sex off the table. I have seen that happen in certain relationships where you get drawn in, the sex is good in the beginning, y'all get married, they get involved, and everything seems to be going well. And then 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, it's like, God damn, we don't even get it in like we used to. And you be trying, you be making your moves and things, and my back hurt, or I got a headache today. What's like, okay, where's all these excuses coming from? I know we got a little older, but damn, can we not play a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a sexual guy, and I like to get mine, like to get it in. I'm gonna touch your Philly guy as well. Let me rub you, let me touch you. And if I'm touching and rubbing, and you going, not tonight. Mentally, that's a shutdown for me. Like, well, you know what? I ain't gonna even stress about it, you know. And if it goes on so long, it's like, damn, I'm not gonna even take that forward action anymore because every time I pursue it, I get shot down. Now, the flip side of that is most of the time, some women, they may not want to give it when you want it, but when they want it, it's an issue. And don't let you not say no. Oh hell, all hell breaks out. You telling me no? What are you doing? Are you fucking someone else? Because you never tell me no. Well, sometimes I might have a headache. Oh, my back might hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
we
not, but
human
you know what I'm saying?
beings.
But if you
Yeah.
get pushed to a point where you're initiating, and then you don't get anything, then it's an issue when they want to get it, you know. And so, and that ED thing that we're talking about, it's a mental thing as well, because if that person is constantly denying you and you still being faithful and not out there doing other things with other people to keep your arousement up, you're gonna lose interest in that person because mentally you're going away from it. So your buddy's like, man, fuck that. She trying to get it. I ain't trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? And your buddy
Right.
be like, and you be like, man, what's going on, man?
Mhm.
She's in that mood, and like, but your buddy going, nah, man, she ain't give it to me in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it
So
go ahead.
I I think that there's a communication component that has to come into play. As a person in a relationship, I feel like it's your duty and obligation to say what it is.
Yeah,
Instead of saying, I have a headache, my back hurt, say what the fuck it is.
no doubt.
I'm no longer attracted to you, babe. I mean, you know, we grown ups, number
No doubt.
one. Shit happens, number two.
Hmm.
And ideally, and I'm speaking from my own perspective, I'm in a relationship with my friend. Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to know something has happened. I haven't been feeling as attracted to you lately as I had in the past. Let's explore it and see what's happening. Do we need to, you know, implement other things? Like, what's going on? let's
Right.
let's figure this out as a couple, because in relationships for me, it's us against the problem.
No doubt.
I don't want to tackle this thing on my own because it's not just me being affected by
No,
this.
there you
So
go.
let me come to my man because he's also my friend. This is how I'm feeling, babe. I can't explain what's going on, or I'm feeling neglected in the bedroom, or I need more of this, or I need more of that. Not that you're doing anything wrong, but Can we explore other options? You know, like let's work on this thing together. You know, whatever the issue might be. I'm coming to my man first. I have been in a situation where I have fallen out of love, or not fallen out of love, but I was no longer sexually attracted to my mate. And it had everything to do with how he handled me in the bedroom.
Mm.
It was, we were lacking intimacy. It felt like it was transactional. So, you know, I didn't know at the time because I was younger. I didn't know at the time to address that. And then there were times that when I did address it, it was met with angst, or it was met with, you know, unnecessary aggression. He felt like I was attacking him, and that wasn't my issue. And that wasn't, you know, what I was trying to do. I was just trying to address how I was feeling and letting him know that my needs were not being met, which made me not so sexually attracted. It made me not want to have sex with him because I began to feel like not dirty, but just like a hole for him to stick his penis in.
Gotcha.
So I feel like, you know, communicating with your mate, communicating with your partner, instead of saying, I got a headache, say what the fuck it is.
No doubt.
So that we can, so first of all, he can know, or
Right.
they can know. And then if they're interested in fixing it, if we're interested in, you know, going further in our relationship, we can come up with ways together to rectify whatever the situation. Because I don't want to cause erectile dysfunction. Because when a man has erectile dysfunction, whether it's a medical issue or not, you as a woman still feel a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I'm not able to please my man, or
Right.
my man don't feel about me the way that he used to, or, you know, whatever has changed. So I just feel like, you know, let's work on it together. And then if it can't be resolved, then we have to have another conversation.
No doubt. And I appreciate that. And that's real talk right there. Because the conversation does need to be had from both ways. Because if it's happening in the man and the woman's life, that's hey babe, Tracy, baby, you know, it's been a minute now. You know, what's going on? You got something on your mind? I'm gonna tell you what's happening with me. You know, it's been a minute. We ain't really been physical in a while. Is the intimacy still there? That's a question that has to be asked. You know, hey,
Yeah.
how do you feel about me still? I know you love
Right.
me, but where are we at on this level when it comes to the intimacy?
Right.
And then it opens up the conversation. If y'all true blue, y'all gonna sit there and have that tough conversation and then come up with a result. Oh, you like toys? Oh, okay, let's go to the doctor and see if there's something really going on. Or oh, let's get into some kink shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
What can we do to just make this play out like it used to? You know? Because we can't live in the past when it's now, but what can we do for right now to get us back on point where we're looking at each other with lust in our eyes, you know?
Yeah. And if the situation is like the lady on the video said, I was just manipulating you to, you know, to get you in this relationship,
Yeah.
I feel like that person gets what the fuck they deserve, because you were being deceitful from the beginning.
Yeah, from the jump.
You know what I mean? You were being manipulative. You weren't coming into this thing in truth. So that means if your husband begins to step out on you, or y'all show up in the bedroom and his dick don't show up with y'all, then you got what you deserve. Sherrod, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm enjoying it because it's like, I mean, I think a lot of women nowadays, and this is just my personal opinion, I think a lot of women like the perks of a relationship, but they don't want to put in the work that it takes to have a relationship.
Yeah.
And
I know
to that
go ahead.
point, Sherrod, I think a lot of women don't even know how. You know, because, you know, it's in our nature to link and connect with other people, but a lot of people have not seen examples of couples in healthy relationships.
There you go.
So sometimes they don't even know how the fuck to show up in a relationship. They feel like, oh, I'm here, I'm the woman, I'm the prize. That's me showing up. But it's much more than that.
It's much more.
It all takes work.
Just like a man just can't show up. I just pay the bills. I'm good.
Right.
No,
You have to
no, no.
contribute. Yes.
It's a lot of things. It's a lot of moving parts in a relationship. And
Absolutely.
if you want to neglect one side, because I mean that's why everything is about balance, right?
Hmm.
Hey, bills got to be paid, house had to be clean, love got to be made. We got
All
to
the
touch.
things. Yes.
We have to be in order for me to be in a relationship with you. Like Will, hey, I'm a touchy Philly guy. I'm a grab you, touch you. Hey, it ain't that I want to have sex with you now. I just saw your ass, so I grabbed
Yes.
it.
Come on, man.
Hell, I'm on the way
Keep
out the
going.
door.
Yes.
Boom.
I'll see
That's
you
up.
later. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
about to throw and just kiss her for no reason. Because I
Thank
just
you.
thinking about
If I
you.
grab you from behind and just hug you and kiss you on the side of
Yeah.
your face, you ain't got to get. I ain't saying you got to get naked. I'm just saying, hey, I ain't seen you in about 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? When I'm into you, I'm into you.
No
And
Yes.
then
doubt.
a lot
Just
of
what you
women
said.
reject that, and once you reject it so often, it's like no one wants to be rejected.
Come on.
And when
No.
men are rejected, well, I'm gonna put it for. I'm gonna talk about myself. Once you reject me so many times, hey, I'm not even gonna try no more. I'm gonna leave it up to you now.
There you go. And I think
And
that's just the
y'all,
Virgo in us, man. Honestly.
it's got to be a Virgo thing because I'm very touchy feely too. And I tell all of my mates, if I'm not touching you no more, some shit is wrong.
Understand.
Some shit is wrong. If I'm not touching you, if I don't walk past you and slide my hand across your shoulders, if I don't just randomly kiss you in the middle of us doing whatever, if I don't have my hand on anything that is on your person, something is wrong. That's your cue that some shit
Yeah.
ain't right
Yeah,
with me.
for sure. Yeah.
And
That's how we move as Virgos. Because when that desire is gone, ain't no more touchy feely. Real talk. It's more like, what up though?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
real
we become
sterile.
homies.
It's real sterile.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a friend right now. Not right now.
Careful.
But I don't like him. And I don't touch him. I ain't never touched that man's skin. And he
Mm.
likes me and I don't understand why. Like, I
Some
don't
of
like
us like
you.
a mean chick, and you got a niceness about you, but you got a meanness about you, and some guys are attracted to that, and they don't know why they're attracted to it. You're a stern, straightforward type of woman. Some guys vibe off of that, and you looking at him like, I would eat your ass up, okay? I would literally, like Jill Scott say, if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. But if you
Yeah.
can't tell me what to do, you
You
can't tell
can't
me
tell
what
me
to
what
do.
to do.
Exactly, and you look like that type of woman. So the guys attract to you because you got this spice in you. Oh man, see that? And then you looking at them like, baby, you don't even
Yeah,
understand.
and it's the truth because I show up differently for in certain kinds of situations for certain
Absolutely,
kinds of men. If I
absolutely,
don't like you, you're gonna get this, sterile Tracy,
yeah.
aloof Tracy. But if I like you, you're going to know it and love it. You know what I
Come on,
mean? I'm all in. I'm all in with the femininity. I'm all in with the infection, with the affection.
I'm
I'm
about to say
all
not
in
the
with the
of. like don't come with no infection.
It
right.
was a slip of the tongue, y'all. I'm not coming with none of that. You hear me? Um, but I'm coming with everything I'm supposed to come with as a woman. Because first of all, when I like a man, he ignites a certain part of me that's that's laying in wait, so to speak.
Yeah.
So when the man that I like shows up, he turns on something in me, and my femininity, my divine feminine, is on 1,000. But when I don't like you, you won't even know that that part of me even exists.
Yeah, real talk, real talk. I can believe that.
So yeah, and in relationships, if erectile dysfunction comes into play and and I like you and you don't have a medical condition, I'm asking all the questions. What's up? What's going on? Is
Mhm.
it me? And I need my mate to tell me the truth, because there are some men who show up in relationships and won't say what the truth is because they say they don't want to hurt your feelings. Don't worry. My response is always, don't worry about my feelings. I got my feelings. I got me. I need you to be responsible for telling me the truth.
Mhm.
Whatever results after that, as a woman, as a grown up, as an emotionally mature person, I can handle my feelings. If it's something that's hurtful, there's no getting around your feelings being hurt.
Right.
But I can handle my response to my hurt feelings myself.
Right.
You don't have to take on that responsibility for my hurt feelings. These are my feelings. I'm responsible for them. I need you to be responsible for telling me what needs to be said when it needs to be said. Let me worry about my own feelings.
Now, I believe a lot of times in relationships, especially this new shit we're involved with, this new
Yeah.
mindset, right? I think, just speaking from a male perspective, and maybe this is what the guys that develop the ED, these are psychological blocks.
Mm-hmm.
They're not necessarily physical. And it's like a lot of women have become lazy in relationships. I want all the things. I want you to be, I want the back rubs. I want you to, I want you to do all these things for me, but the reciprocation, well, that I ain't gonna mention my man's name, but he always talk like real soft like this. And then he says, women are reciprocators and men are initiators. And I said that's bullshit, because when you're in a relationship, it's a give and take.
Yes, sir.
If you feeling something for me, if you want sex, initiate it. I shouldn't have to do it all the time. If you want to go out somewhere, say something. I'm not a mind reader. Don't hold that responsibility. Don't have your mate, think that they got to do everything. A man doesn't have to read minds. And, like I keep seeing these dudes online all the time, because nobody in my orbit says this. Hey man, I just make sure I find out what she like, and she never have to ask for it. I said, you're an idiot. You're gonna run yourself ragged trying to figure out what another individual wants. Sometimes they gotta speak up. And I do understand that, hey, when you and I have a conversation, if I hear something, you just say, Trace, you say, man, I love ice cream and this and that and the other. Boom.
Right.
Let me go get this woman this ice cream.
There you go.
She may not want it today, but goddamn, it's gonna be in there for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now, you spoke on it, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you and I just having a regular conversation and you mention nothing about ice cream,
How the hell am I supposed to know?
how am I supposed to know? You know what I'm saying? So it's a sticky situation. I believe
Yeah.
people have gotten lazy in these relationships, man. It's too
Yeah, I do
lopsided.
think people have gotten lazy, but I do think that men are initiators initially. I think the majority of men, when they see something they like, they initiate a conversation. They
Yeah.
initiate a whatever. But I think once you get into a relationship, that's when the
Exactly.
shift takes place. Yes, you're an initial initiator, and then I respond to that. But now we're in a relationship. We both have to pay attention to
Yeah.
each other. So I think it's our responsibility to each other. If you notice in the bedroom, we getting it in, and I'm not responding in a way that says, oh, I'm into this. Whether I say something or not, you still should pay attention to that. And the same thing
Absolutely.
with a woman. If I'm giving you head and you looking like you're not enjoying it, I need to say, babe, even if you don't say anything initially, I can pay attention and I can say, what's going on? You know what I mean? How do you want it? You know, am I am I doing too little or too much of whatever?
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Can you
there's
just
some
imagine though?
investigating.
You giving head and he like,
Doo-doo-doo. I'm like, what the fuck is up?
Hey, you see my puzzle? I'm playing this game on my phone right now.
Right, you
What you
see my
doing down
phone? What the fuck?
there?
I want to know what's happening. And same thing, like if you walk in the house and your energy is off, babe, what's wrong?
yeah,
We need to pay attention to our mates all the time. It's there's no turning off your responsibility as a partner at any point in your relationship, but it happens. And again, I say, not just women, men too. Some people just don't know how to be in a relationship. Particular, Particularly those people who are used to being the receivers, who are used to getting, who are used to people catering to them. They get into a relationship and feel like this is supposed to be how it is till the end of time. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna cater to you, but you gotta cater to me too. This is how it works. This is how relationships work. If in conversation you tell me I like blue ice cubes, I'm gonna make sure, and this is just fleeting conversation. I'm gonna make sure we got blue ice cubes in the freezer.
There you go.
I'm gonna make sure the little things, because I want you to know that I am paying attention to you and that I love you. I want my mate to know always, this lady loves me. She sees me. She hears me. She pays attention to me. And I want the same thing from my mate. My man loves me. He knows that I only like white towels. We got a cabinet full of white fucking towels. He don't give a fuck what color towels we got, but he knows I like white towels. He done went out and bought some white towels. That shit, little stuff like that, means a lot to me.
Right.
That's how it goes in relationships. At least that's how the Virgos think it goes. There's reciprocity, things that happen. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction outside of a medical issue, then there are some conversations that need to be had in your relationship. And don't be afraid to tell your mate the truth, because in reality, once you release the truth, whatever is supposed to happen in your relationship will happen.
Yep, absolutely.
So that's my verdict. Have a conversation with your mate about your needs and allow your mate the safe space to have that same kind of conversation with you.
Yeah, and my verdict is, ladies, don't be out here manipulating men to get what you want and then bow out of the good sexual activities that you started out with. Because men, we're simple. You giving us good sex, we want to continue getting good sex. Okay? Don't bow out after a while because you tired. Oh, it's just like you give in the beginning. Make sure you continue throughout that relationship because I know shit changes, but man, just stick with it. You know what I'm saying? And we can always we can be cohesive together. And that's
Absolutely.
hey, my verdict is I agree with both of y'all.
All right, y'all. So if you have a contrary opinion to what we have said here today, make sure you put it in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to dig deep and get into it a little deeper, send an email to virgoverdict@gmail.com. And until next time, y'all, peace.
Peace.